I'm going to eat black summer truffles, cheese with black summer truffles, and butter with the black summer truffles. I'll be eating these with a variety of foods, and that's cooked hot meat, fish that's marinated, and all kinds of smoked meat. I'll be drinking brute and mineral water also. Now I'm going to show you what I have here. So that's how I've created this meal with the truffles. Truffle is a gourmet fungus, quite well-known fungus that's known for its taste and smell. This is how a few of these look like. This is a black summer truffle. And it has a very, very earthy smell. The smell can make me dizzy. It has that vibe to it that will make me feel good for a few moments only. I haven't tasted these just yet. Now here is a truffle butter, black truffle butter. It's made with black truffles, 5%, salt, black truffle flavor. Okay, let's open it now. As you can see, the truffles can be clearly seen in here, It has a very, very nice smell. I'm sure this is going to be a very, very delicious black truffle butter. Furthermore, here I have black truffle cheese. That's Gloucester. As you can see, it's in a perfect cheese formation. I really like this. Here you can take a look at more information about this. Truffles Gloucester is a hard cow's milk cheese infused with black summer truffles. This amazing cheese is made in collaboration between two Gloucester-based artisan food businesses, Truffle Hunter, the UK's market-leading truffle product manufacturer, and respected cheesemaker Simon Weaver Organic. Now, let's open this. And see what's inside. The whole package is quite tough actually. I will have to put the camera away in order for me to open the package, because it has been packed very, very well. Now, here we see the first look at the cheese. And now, it's time to take it out. It looks like it has been sealed inside also. Now, this seal cannot be simply opened also. As you can see, that's how the pack looks like. And that's how the cheese looks like in the pack. And now it's time to take it out. That's how a piece looks like. It's very moldy. You can see the truffle inside of the cheese. And here's the back. I would say that it tastes remarkable. To say the least, black truffle Gloucester cheese tastes like a proper cheese. Like a cheese should taste like. And furthermore, so here you can have an up close on the cheese again. The mold actually gives a really awesome acidic sort of a very strong flavor to it. That kind of makes it special. So here is a black truffle Gloucester cheese. Now furthermore, I'll be eating this with pork loin here. You can take a look at the back, some info about this. Then smoked sausage. That's called smoked sausage. Pork side. That is a smoked pork side. And it has been hot smoked pork side, and a hot smoked ham. That's how the ham looks like. Also, I'll be eating cooked products. So first of all, that's a cutlet with turkey. And there's butter or cheese. That's cheese inside with other ingredients like butter and spices. That is a chicken cutlet right here. And a pork pancake. Very delicious, smells amazing. White bread. Also, there is marinated fish inside with salads. So there's two types of salads here. Also, more marinated fish in oil. Then I have crab stick salad, surimi sticks and vegetable salad. A cooked smoked turkey sausage. A bar of hamata again. It's classical. It's a reasonably well-known bar that contains all kinds of vitamins and additives that should keep you healthy. I wanted to try truffle with something sweet too. Then I have the mineral water. This is made by Vytautas. It's carbonated and it's quite salty. I would say this is one of my favorite mineral waters out there, and it's quite cold, as you can see. Furthermore, a bottle of Brut by Charles Dulac to kind of make this a little bit more special. And that's it. That's a dinner with truffles. Alright, now it's time to cut the truffle. Done. It cuts reasonably easy. And now, what makes a summer truffle visually summer truffle is the fact that it is actually gray-white inside. And I'll give you an up close on that because that is an essential part of black summer truffle. That's what makes it extra summer, so to speak. That's what it gives. That's what gives its name to it. Besides the fact that it is actually being harvested in summer months, though, obviously. Now I'm just going to start slicing it into slices. Now it is kind of a known that truffle is being sliced into super small slices. However, I personally believe that that's done due to the fact that it is very expensive rather than a need for that. So when something costs something like 3,000 or 5,000 euros a kilogram, people may just kind of slice it really thin to enjoy it more than a couple of times. However, is that really necessary when spicing your dishes with truffle? I'm not sure. However, I will not cut it too thinly. Won't make paper thin slices. That's exactly what I mean. It's a paper thin slice. Really? It's a little bit damp inside of a truffle, so I bet that means it's really fresh. And an interesting thing to note, for example, one truffle will be just slightly little darker than the other. So they're not identical in their color. And the way it slices, it's relatively easy, but it feels a little strange. It's like cutting through some kind of a wooden vegetable. I will get quite a few slices, so I will have a chance to taste everything with truffle. From what I've seen, normally there's only a reasonably small amount being put on the food. It is recommended to eat it with such foods like pasta, cooked eggs. However, I would think that it is very much suitable with everything. However, I'm going to test this and see just how much does the truffle affect my taste. The larger truffle is also just slightly little darker. It feels very fresh. So certainly I've got a really good deal here in the sense of getting a really fresh truffle batch. Now I'm going to show you from up close how this looks like. Whoa, how this looks like. Right there. Black summer truffles. Some of them may be just a little bit lighter in color than the others. Okay. Now I'm going to open the brute and pour myself a glass of it. So it is not, I've kind of found two opinions about alcohol and truffles. The one opinion is that you should not drink alcohol while eating black or just truffles. However, the other opinion is that you should enjoy truffles with a select wines, champagnes, and other drinks. Select pretty much means that you need to adjust the taste of a alcohol drink to a specific type of truffle, which has many varieties: white truffle, black summer truffle, and so on and so forth. Voila. For the first thing, I am going to take the slice. Only just truffle, that's it. I'll tell you this, it's like jumping up and down on a high. Truffle has this way of making me high for like a half a second, then going down, then going up a bit again. So it has that bliss molecule in it, and it kind of makes the world look more colorful, better for a moment. Okay, so furthermore, what can I say? The initial bite wasn't really that good. It was just kind of something that doesn't really have a comparison in my inventory of foods. It's just eating some kind of a almost tasteless vegetable. However, after chewing it for some time, another flavor comes out of it, and that other flavor is kind of a bit sweeter. In any case, the truffle did got me a bit high though. It is a powerful treat to have. A truly gourmet fungus. So it's gonna take some time to enjoy this fully, you know. That's probably why it should not be taken with alcohol, and that's probably why there isn't that much of it on the food. However, the thing about truffle is that it does have some kind of a properties that are a little bit close to cannabis. It's just that the high that comes out of truffles won't last as long as it would, for example, come out of cannabis. So why I say properties, I mean the high itself. It just makes you a little bit high. That's the thing. And it won't last as long, but it still makes you feel a little bit different. And you can enjoy yourself a little bit more. So now I'm going to eat chicken with a slice of truffle. Also, I'll have a sip of my mineral water. and a bite of truffle with a bite of a chicken cutlet. Furthermore, there are interesting information about truffle, such as, for example, it has healing properties of some sort. I even read a story about ancient Greece, where somebody kind of officially introduced truffle to a bunch of Greek officials. And those Greeks got so happy that they discovered truffle that they actually gave some money and citizenship to the person that actually came there and introduced them to truffle. Now, why is that important? Because truffle doesn't really grow everywhere, so it doesn't probably grow in Greece. On the other hand, at that time it didn't grow, at least. On the other hand, there are certain things you need to meet in order to kind of find it. It doesn't grow everywhere. It grows only by specific trees, such as oak, for example. And pigs and dogs do have a sense for it, so they may find the truffle a bit easier. It's just that I heard that it is much more preferable to use dogs for finding truffles, because pigs will more likely eat the truffle. That's just what I heard. I never really hunted for truffle though. And now I'm going to eat the truffle with a turkey cutlet. So truffle does give a bliss, but that bliss doesn't really last that long. In any case, what this is really all about, really, is just making your dinner, breakfast, and evening meal more special, far more special than otherwise. Truffle can in fact be cultivated, but there are specific requirements for that. You need a specific you need a specific type of trees that are not really high number, trees that actually are known to kind of host truffle. Truffle, it attaches to the roots, as far as I know, tree roots, and the tree and the truffle kind of interacts. The tree gives the truffle nutrients to grow, and the truffle gives back nutrients to the tree from the earth. So they are kind of connected to each other in some way. However, truffle is a fungus. It's just that there are sort of prerequisites to it. The actual kind of a truffle fungus has to be in a balanced environment with the tree, the whole bacteria balance, so that the truffle would actually end up being created there. Now I'm going to try out this truffle butter, and I'm going to put it on white bread. It tastes very, very good. Very garlicky smell. I like it quite a bit. All right. After taking a few bites, I could see that the butter is perfect. This is like the premium, one of the best butters I could buy. This is just like the way butter should taste like, to say it simply. Pass me that butter. Also, now I'm going to put some smoked sausage on top of this butter with white bread. And that's what a sandwich should taste like. This is a fine sandwich. Also, I could top this with the truffle. Now it's time to make another one of these. And I'm going to put on more of this sausage and truffles to top this off. Now the pork loin. Looks very fresh. Really good choice. Undoubtedly. Any day. And I'm going to top this on top of the sandwich and put truffles on it. The sandwich tastes quite good. I'm going to eat salad with black salmon truffles. seems that my hands are a bit slippery now, so I'll open it with a knife. That's a really awesome salad. Now, let's start this bite with a slice of truffle. It tastes very good. Another important delight is the cheese. The cheese on its own, it's kind of really good, really tasty. It's so good, I would eat it alone because it has such a strong taste to it. There's no need for anything else to it. Hot smoked side. I'm going to take a piece of truffle and I will wrap it inside of it. It's time to pour in more mineral water. I'll be eating marinated fish with salad and black summer truffles. Let's see. When eating with salads that are like that, the truffle loses its taste. These powerful, heavy in taste salads will overpower truffle. Marinated fish with truffle. Now it's time for marinated fish in oil. Let's see how this will taste. It's fine. Now it's the hot smoked ham. Very fresh. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to eat truffle with it. It's not bad. Also, cold smoked turkey sausage. And a bite of truffle. Truffles do go well with the meat. Now, a sweet bar. Let's see how this stacks up. Truffle. This chocolate is powerful in taste. And it will overpower truffle taste. I've tasted all the ingredients that I had. I think truffle really creates a good vibe for a short period of time, and it goes well with most of the products. That's all for truffles, and you left the game.